right, everyone, another quick tip for filling knot holes. Again, usually around knot holes, we don't want to just use straight filler of the species that we installed because knot holes tend to be a little darker and I don't want that really light mark to be going through there. So you can always use some Mixol or some trans tint, meaning they can go into a water-based or oil-based system. So just take your regular filler, mix a little bit of Mixol or trans tint in there until you get it to the color you want. We're using a little bit of a dark brown Mixol tint here. And that's about the color I want. And then the rest of your application is just like a regular filler. One call out on this is we got to make sure we sand well enough around this so that we don't have a shadow then from this darker filler. The same thing would be if I'm using, walnut filler or anything that has a darker tone than the species that I'm putting down. You also want to watch, if you've got some open seams or end joints, that I'm not putting this darker filler in there because it will take and look like a darker line too. Try to keep it just in your knot hole. All right, everyone, we're back with our second way to tint Pacific filler, and that's just using trans tint or some Mixol, as opposed to maybe using chroma if you don't have chroma available. But same ideology, that we're putting a little tint in there, a little color, make it darker. When we're sanding it off, we want to make sure that we sand it all out of the grain too, so we don't leave any shadowing. We'll rub it down with a little mineral spirits to give us an idea what it's going to look like once we get sealer and finish over the top. All right, this looks like it worked out real nice for both these knot holes. You can see where that colored filler filled in right there. Added some nice character, but gives us a much flatter floor, so now we don't have to worry about just all kinds of stuff going down in there as this floor gets lived on.